Okay, so we are starting with adjective clauses. So if you remember from before, an adjective clause is something with subject and verb because it is clause and it functions as an adjective, so it modifies a noun or a pronoun, like handsome or beautiful. But an adjective clause is not a sentence because it is dependent clause. And an adjective clause starts with relative pronouns who, whom, whose, which, that. So as you can see here in the direction, what relative pronoun can we use, right? And keep in mind that for who, whom, and whose, we use them to modify or describe people. Who is used as subject, like I, you, he, she. Whom is used as object, like me, you, him, her. Whose is used as adjective, like my, your, his, her, its. And which and that, they are used to modify animals or things. Okay, so let's take a look at this example. The people who moved into town are Italian, or the people that moved into town are Italian. So for this textbook, who and that can both be used for people. But if you're taking the SAT or writing academic English, make sure that you only use who for people. Okay, and we know that who is the subject because who moved. Let's look at number 2, the lamp. The lamp is a thing, so we cannot use who or whom. Instead, we use which and that. But again, if you are taking the SAT, which is used for non-essential only, meaning it has to be used with a comma. So in this case, we should use that or omit. That I bought downtown is beautiful but quite expensive. So now you might be wondering, why can we omit or take out the relative pronoun? It is because in this case, I bought the lamp downtown. Our relative pronoun is object. It is not subject, and that is why we can omit. So what is the rule for omitting relative pronouns? They have to be number 1, essential, meaning they cannot be used with commas, and number 2, they have to be objective, meaning they cannot be subject. Okay, so whom and that can also be omitted when they are essential. All right, so if we take a look at number 3, everyone, something came to the audition, got a part in the play. So we know that this is subjective case, and this is talking about people. So we should use everyone who came to the audition. And for SAT purpose, I'm not going to use that. Okay. And if we look at number 4, Miss Laura Rice is the teacher, and I enjoy her class the most. So we want to use her, which is possessive adjective. And when we use relative pronoun possessive adjective case, we would use whose. Whose class I enjoy most. Okay, and for number 5, flowers. When we're talking about flowers, which is thing, we use which for that. And since this is essential, no comma, I want to use that. Flowers that grow in tropical climates usually have vibrant or very bright colors. And since this is used as subject because flowers grow, I cannot omit it because it is not the objective case.